Hello students, welcome back. This class is a continuation of yesterday's class. We were doing factorization by splitting the middle term during yesterday's live session. So due to some network issues, the class got disconnected. So I'm going to continue from the same question. So the given question is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. This is a trinomial. We can see here three terms are there and the given terms are also arranged in the correct order. So first of all, x square term, then x, then constant. So let's start this question. So first of all, product we have to write. So product of first and last numbers. So first one is 12, last is 1. So 12 into 1 is 12. Then middle term we'll write middle term is the second one, which is equals to minus 7. Now we have to split this middle term, which is minus 7, into two numbers such that product of those two numbers is equals to 12 and their addition is equals to minus 7. So let's write down the multiples of this product. Like we know 2 into 12 is 2 into 6 is 12. Then 3 into 4 is 12. Then 4 into 3 which we have already written, then 6 into 2 which we have already written. We can also write 1 into 12 is also 12. So these are the multiples I have written. Now here we can see we have to find those two numbers whose product is equals to plus 12. So all the numbers product is equals to plus 12, but their addition should be equals to minus 7. So 2 and 6 will not add up to minus 7, and 1 and 12 also will not give us minus 7. So if we choose these two numbers, 3 and 4, we know 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. But we need minus 7. See, when the addition is negative, when the addition of two numbers is negative, we know 3 plus 4 we are getting 7. So what we can do, we can take both the numbers negative. Why? Because we know minus is plus and with the minus sign. So minus 3 minus 4 when we will do, we'll get minus 7. And moreover, when we are multiplying minus 3 into minus 4, we will get positive 12, as minus and minus sign will get cancelled. So that means we have already got the number. So minus 3 and minus 4. So these numbers we can write down here. So 12x square as it is, first term as it is, I have to write, then minus 3x, then minus 4x. These numbers you can write in any order. You can also write it as minus 4x minus 3x. It will not make any difference. The answer will be same. Now we have got four terms. So let's do grouping. So first two and last two I am just grouping together. 12x square minus 3x is the first group. Minus sign, because here minus sign is there, I am now starting next bracket. So 4x square, because minus is outside the bracket, so you have to remember we have to change the inner sign whenever we are removing bracket or whenever we are writing bracket from our end. So here this plus will be changed to minus 1. Now let's grouping we have done, so let's factorize them. Each group we can factorize. So this one 12 we can write as 3 into 4 into x minus 3x as it is, we can write 3 into x minus as it is, then 4x minus 1. So here the common factor, say 3 is common because 3 is present in both the terms, then x is also common. So here in the first expression 3x is common. Remaining numbers are 4 and x minus, here nothing is there. See, whenever nothing is there, we have to write 1. Minus, here nothing is common. Since we don't have any common factor, that means 1 is the common factor. So 1 we can write out, 4x minus 1. So we have got the common factors. Now here I have told you, if these two brackets are same, then only our question is correct. Whatever we have done till here, that is correct if these two brackets are same. See, if you're not getting these two same, that means you have done some mistakes and you have to recheck it. So I'm just writing the common factor out, so which is 4x minus 1, and the remaining things, which is 3x, this minus sign, minus 1. So here we have factorized the given expression. The given factors are 4x minus 1 into 3x minus 1. So we have completed this question. Let's do the next question now. So in next question, we'll be starting same way. In next question, you can see three terms are there. That means it's a trinomial and terms are already arranged correctly. First of all, we have x square, then x, and then constant. So product of first and last we can write. So first one is 2, last one is minus 15. So you have to write the numbers along with their signs. So 2 into minus 15 is minus 30. Then middle term is equals to minus 7. Now product is 30. So 30 is factors or 30 is multiples we can write. So we know this thing 2 into 15 is 30, 3 into 10 is 30, then 5 into 6 or 6 into 5 is 30. Then again you can write 1 into 30 is also 30. So all the multiples I have written this way. Factors I have written. Then you can see here we need minus 7 as addition. So minus 7 how we will get? 2 and 15, these numbers will not give us 10 and 3 if we try. We know 10 minus 3 is equals to 7. So that means 10 and 3 will give us 7. We need minus 7. So that means minus 7 if we need, so greater number should have negative sign. So minus 10 plus 3. If we choose these two numbers, because anyhow we need subtraction here, but answer is negative, so that means greater number should have minus sign. So minus 10 plus 3, if we are calculating, our answer is minus 7. Moreover, when you are multiplying these two, minus 10 into 3, the answer is minus 30, which we need here as a product. So we have figured out the numbers, and the numbers are minus 10 and plus 3. So first I will be writing first term as it is, minus 10x plus 3x minus 15. So the three terms we have changed to four terms. Now we can do grouping. First two we can group together and last two we can group together. Now let's take out the common factor. So in first two, see 10, we know 10 is 2 into 5. So that means 2 is common and x is common. So 2x I can write outside here because x square means x into x. So 1x is still there, minus here we have taken 2 common and x common, so 5 is there, plus here what is common? 3x is the first term, so 15 is 3 into 5. That means 3 we can take out common. The remaining things we can write, so x minus 5. Now you can see this bracket and this bracket both are same. We can take this as a common factor because this is a common factor. We can take it out. So x minus 5 I am writing outside. Remaining things I will write 2x plus 3. So here we have factorized the given expression. Given expression was 2x square minus 7x minus 15. We have factorized this into x minus 5 into 2x plus 3. The factors you can see they are in multiplicative form. So here we have completed this question as well. Let's do the next question now. Next question. So next question, how many terms we have? We have three terms. It means it's a trinomial. So first of all, any terms are there, whether it is 2 or whether it is 3 or more. In each term, if you can see any common factor, the first step, as I have already told you, always take out the common factor. Okay, so here we can see one common factor is there, 2. Because every number, 84, you know, 84 is 2 into 42. Let's 2 into 42 is, see, 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 2 into 42 is 84. So that's why I have just written it this way, minus 2r minus 2r square. That means 2 is a common factor. At the starting itself, we will take this, will always be the first step. If any common factor is there, you have to take that common factor out during the first step itself. So this 2 I am writing outside. Remaining things let's write now. So here we are left with 42 minus 2 we have taken out. Only r is there, and here also minus r square. Now again three terms are there, but you can see three terms we can do by splitting the middle term, but the term should be arranged in descending order of the degree. So that means we can just rearrange it. When rearrangement you are doing, you have to do it very carefully. The sign should not change. See here, r square is here at the end, but r square is negative. So I can write it as minus r square at the starting. Don't write only, because sometimes students will see here this is positive. So they will just interchange the numbers but not signs. Whatever signs are there, so first place positive is there, second place negative sign, third place. So they'll keep the signs as it is. So you have to be very careful. R square is negative. So minus r square you have to write. Then minus r, then plus 42. I have done rearrangement of the terms as well. Now if only r is there, that means you can write here 1, here also you can write 1. Now same way we can do. First of all, we have to write the product of first and last term. So what is the product now? See, first term is minus 1 and last is 42. So the product is equals to minus 42. Middle term is equals to minus 1. You please don't ignore signs here. If the number is positive, positive means no need of writing the sign, but sometimes you can write for your clarity plus sign also, like here positive, this is positive. For your clarity you can write. If the number is negative, you always have to write the number along with its sign. So we have written the product of first and last, and we have also written the middle term. Now middle term, I'll just rewrite this one. So minus 1 r square minus 1 r plus 42. So middle term we have to split into two numbers such that the product of those two numbers should be equals to minus 42, and the addition should be, because these are integers, so I'm just using a word addition, because integers are positive as well as negative, so their addition should be equals to negative 1. So let's write down the factors of 42. So 42 is, if individually I'm just writing, so we know 1 is 2 into 21, that is also 42. 1 into 42 is also 42. Then it will go on 3's table also, 3 into 1 into 4. 3 into 14 is also 42. Then 5 table it doesn't go. 6 into 7 is also 42. Now you can see 2 and 21. We need always get the hint from the middle term, because middle term we are splitting. When we are adding these two, the answer should be equals to middle term. So 2 and 21 is not going to give us minus 1. 1 and 42 also will not give. 3 and 14 will also not give us. When we do 6 and 7, if I take, so we know 7 minus 6 is equals to 1. Somehow 1 we can get with the help of 7 and 6. But what do we need? We need negative 1. So negative 1, if we need subtraction, if we need negative, that means with greater number sign you write minus, and bigger number, smaller number you write addition. So greater number should be negative, smaller number should be positive. So we have chosen our numbers, we have already got the numbers. So numbers are minus 7 and plus 6. When you add them, the answer will be minus 1. When you are multiplying them, the answer will be negative 42. Let's write down this 2 as it is. Then minus 1 r square, then factors minus 7r plus 6r plus 42. So what we have done, we have just splitted the middle term. Now we can do grouping, because we have got four terms. So first two I am grouping together, last two I am grouping together. Now first two, what is the common factor? Common factor is minus 1. See here, common factor is not plus 1, because both the terms are negative. So that means minus is also a common factor. So minus 1 is a common factor here. Minus 1 r, because here r into r and here only r, so 1 r we can take out. So what is left now? See, negative sign we have taken out as a common factor, so that means here only r is left. So whenever negative is outside the bracket, so inner sign should get changed because we have already written it outside. So this sign will be changed to plus. This also changed to plus. So r plus 7, because this r we have already taken out. Plus here 6 is common because here 6 into r and here 6 into 7. So 6 is a common factor which we can write out. Remaining things we can write, which is r plus here 7. So these two brackets are same. So that means our question is correct. And this is a common factor which we can write. So 2 as it is. Then r plus 7, which is a common factor. Remaining things minus 1r plus 6. Or you can also write it as 2 into r plus 7 into 6 minus r. I have just done 6, I have written this way, and 1, if 1 is there, no need of writing 1. So 6 minus r we can write. If you are leaving this question here itself, that is also correct. Now let's do the next question. Next question is little different. Why it is different? Because here I have taken the numbers like square root 2 also. So these questions are not very difficult. Same way you have to do as we have done the previous question. So let's start. First of all, we have to write the product of first and last term. So what is the first term? First term is the number, just the number. So 7 root 2 into minus 4 root 2. Okay, so this we have already learned how to multiply rational and irrational numbers. So first of all, 7 into minus 4 is minus 28. Then root 2 into root 2 is 2. So if you multiply them, see, if you multiply them, these two, then what we will get? 8 into 2 is 16. 2 into 2. So minus 56 we will get. Because here minus sign is there. When you are multiplying two numbers, one positive and one negative, the answer is always negative. Sometimes students get confused. They feel here also the sign which is with a greater number that they have to write. But it is not like that. When you are doing multiplication of one positive and one negative number, the answer is always negative. So product of first and last we have got, it is equals to minus 6, and middle term, middle, which is equals to minus 56, sorry. So middle term is equals to minus 10. So don't ignore the sign. If it is negative, we have to write it down. Now this number product minus 56 or 56 will make the factors. We'll write down its factors. So we know this thing. 2 into 28 is 56. Then 1 into 56, here itself I'll write 1 into 56 is also 56. 3 is stable, it doesn't go. 4 stable, it doesn't go. Then 5, 6, 7 it goes. So 7 into 8 is 56. Then see what we can do here. Let's, since 56 is little big, so we can make down factors like that also. Like prime factorization we can do. So 2 into 28, 2 into 14, 2 into 7, 7 into 1. Like this also we can make the factors. If you are getting confused, since in all the previous questions the product was very small, so like this only we took the factors. Okay, so we can write this way. So now we have to always focus on the middle term. So middle term is minus 10. From minus 10 you have to see which number can give us this. So we can try it differently. Like we can see here, this is 4 and this is 4 and this is 14. 7 into 2 is 14. I missed here one 4, 4 into 14, which is equals to again 56. Okay, so 4 into 14 is also 56. So we need 10 here, right? We need 10. So 10, how we can get 10? We can get with the help of these numbers, 4 and 14. Because we know if we do 14 minus 4, this is equals to 10. But same thing, like I have told in the previous question as well, negative answer we need. So that means with greater number, negative sign should come. With smaller number, plus sign should come. Because we know whenever subtraction we have to do, plus minus is always subtraction. But the sign of the answer depends which number has negative sign. If greater number has negative sign, answer will be negative. If greater number has positive sign, answer will be positive. So we need negative 10. So that means greater number should have negative sign. So we have chosen the numbers minus 14 and plus 14. Okay, so and when you are multiplying these two, we will be getting minus 56 as the answer. So let's do this one now. 7 root 2 x square as it is minus 10x, which is minus 14x plus 4x plus 4x minus 4 root 2. Now let's do grouping. First two we can group together and last two we can do grouping together. So first one we can just factorize them further. So first is 7 into root 2 into x into x. See 14 how we can write? Because here root 2 is there. We know 7 into 2 is 14. 7 into 2 is 14. But what I am going to do here, 2 I am going to further factorize as root 2 into root 2. Why? Because in my first term root 2 is there. Because if root 2 is there, here 2 is there, so root 2 will be common. So I will not write 14 as 7 into 2, but I'll write 14 as 7 into root 2 into root 2, and x is already there. So this was very important step here. Then plus here 4x, this as it is, if we can write, it will be fine. Plus 4x minus 4 root 2. Okay, so let's take out the common factor here. 7 is common and root 2 is also common and 1x is also common. So common factor altogether I can write 7 root 2x. So here x is left minus, here root 2 is there. X minus root 2. This plus as it is. Here 4 is common. So 4 we can write out. Remaining things x is there, x minus root 2. Okay, so these two are same. So this further we can take out as a common factor. So x minus root 2 is a common factor which I am writing out. Remaining things 7 root 2x plus 4. So the given expression is factorized. So although this was little different question, difference was only this root 2. So if you get numbers like this, irrational numbers, same way you have to do like we have done all other questions. Only thing is that any number, if say we have 3 you can factorize at root 3 into root 3. If I have 7 I can write as root 7 into root 7. So this way you can, as per the question, here the demand of the question was root 2. So that's why we factorized 2 as root 2 into root 2. So whatever number is present in the question, like this you can factorize and take out the common factor. Now let's do the next question. So two more questions we will do, then this session will get over. So next question, again this is little different question. Again, why this is different? Because in this question also I have taken fractions. So same way but the way of doing the question is same. We will be starting with 1 second. Yes. Way of doing the question is same. First of all, we will be writing the product of first and last. So what is the first one? If nothing is there, that means 1 is there. 1 into minus 1 by 8. So product of first and last is minus 1 by 8. Then what is the middle term? Middle term is equals to middle term is equals to plus 1 by 4. So this question is little logical. So from product we will start. We have to think all those numbers whose product should be equals to this. So we know because it is 1 by 8. So if I multiply 1 by 2 into 1 by 4, then I'll get 1 by 8. Right? So if I multiply 1 by 2 into 1 by 4, I will get 1 by 8. Now I need negative 1 by 8. So what we can, that means one of the number, maybe this is negative or this is negative. One is negative, not both. Because multiplication of two numbers will give us negative answer only if one number is negative. Now, if suppose if this is negative, minus 1 by 2 and the other one is positive. So then if I am adding them, for addition of two fractions, we have to find the LCM. So what I will get, minus 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4. So answer I am getting minus 1 by 4. That means their addition is negative, but middle term is positive. So let's try other way. So that means this is not acceptable. So let's try 1 by 2 positive and negative and negative 1 by 4 or minus 1 by 4. Now if I simplify these two, I'll get answer as 1 by 4, which is the required thing. Now that means our numbers 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 4. So these are the required numbers. That means this middle term, because when we are multiplying these two, if we multiply these two, the answer is 1 by 8 minus 1 by 8. When we are adding them, the answer is 1 by 4. So we can split the middle term now. Same way, say, little logical it was. You have to just think which, first of all, products factors, like in previous question we used to do, same way we'll make the factors. After making of the factors, we have to try with all the factors, like with different signs. Like here also I have tried with both the numbers with different signs. Like one time I tried this negative, another time I tried this negative. So I'm just going to do now 1x square. So the chosen numbers are plus 1 by 2 x, as it is I have to write, because here variable we have to write. See, when we are trying to figure out the numbers, that time only numbers we are writing, but when here we are splitting the middle term, we have to write the variable as well. Minus 1 by 4 x minus 1 by 8. Now we have got four terms, we can just group them. So first two and last two we can group. So you can also try with different way of grouping, because in most of the question it is possible I am able to get the common factor in first two and last two. So that's why we are doing this way. You can try with different groupings also, still you will be getting the same answer. Now in first two, if first two is a group, so what is common here? Common is x is common, so remaining things as it is I can write. X square is x into x. So 1x I have written out. So 1 is left behind. So x plus 1 by 2 as it is I can write, and this x we have already taken out. So x plus 1 by 2. Here we have common negative sign first of all. Then also we have 1 by 4 as a common factor. Because see, 1 by 8 is what? 1 by 8 is 1 by 4 into 1 by 2. So that means here also 1 by 4 is present in first term also, in second term also. So minus 1 by 4 is common. So here what is left? X is left behind, and whenever negative sign is outside the bracket, that means we have to change the inner sign now. So plus what is left? 1 by 2. Now these two are same. So this is a common factor again. We can write it out. X plus 1 by 2 into remaining things x minus 1 by 4. So here the factorization of this question is completed. Now let's do the last question. Last question of this video. Here how many terms we have? We have three terms. That means it is a trinomial, but the terms are little different. So the variable which has power, see, it is a minus 1. A minus 1 has square power, and a minus 1 has power 1 also. So how to do these type of question? See, previous question, if you see on one variable, like here only x has power 2 and power 1. In all the previous question, this is what was there. But when you see the same power on these type of expressions as well, so here also same method we will be doing. Only what we are going to do, this type of expression we will change it to one single variable. So I can write a minus 1, because type is same. Here, first of all, we have square, power, then power 1. So a minus 1 we can substitute as some other variable. So a minus 1 I can write equals to x. So what the given expression will become then, 4 into a minus 1's place we can write now x. So 4x square, because the power is square. Then minus 4, again at the place of a minus 1 we can write x, because we have assumed. So assumptions we have to do in these type of questions. So now you can see the question has become exactly similar to the questions which we have already solved. So let's start. First of all, let's write down the product. So product of first and last. So first one is 4, last one is minus 3. So their product is equals to minus 12. Middle term is equals to minus 4. Now 12's factors we know already. 1 into 12 is 12. 2 into 6 is 12. 3 into 4 is also 12. See, from here we have to decide. We need minus 4. So, how we will get minus 4? So, if you see all this from here, you can write more factors, but it's not required now. Although any 6 we have already covered, 4 also we have covered, then 12 also we have covered. So all the factors we have already covered. So this 2 and 6, if we do their subtraction, we will be getting 4. But again, subtraction has a negative sign. So that means greater number, like I have already told you, if here the subtraction, see either addition will be there or subtraction will be there. If addition is negative, that means both the numbers will be negative. If subtraction is negative, that means with greater number negative sign will come and smaller number positive. So we have already figured out the fact. We have already figured out the numbers. So two numbers are plus 2 and minus 6. When you are multiplying these two, our answer will be negative 12. When we are adding them, answer will be minus 4. So which is required. Now I can write 4x square minus 6x plus 2x minus 3. Let's group them. So first two I am grouping, last two. So let's further write their factorization. We can do like 4 we can write in its the form of factor. 6 also we can write if directly you know how to take out the common factor, because now so many questions we have done, you can skip that particular step also, which I'm going to do now. So 4 we can write as 2 into 2 x square x into x. 6 we can write as 2 into 3 into x. If directly you know how to take out the common factors, you can skip this step. But I'm still writing it 2x minus 3 as it is, because it's already in its simplified form. So what is common here? 2 is common because it's present in both. Then x is also common. So I can write 2x outside. The remaining things 2x minus 3 here. Plus here nothing is common, that means 1 is common. 2x minus 3. So these two are same. So this is a common factor which we can write out. So 2x minus 3 I can write out. Remaining things here. So 2x here plus 1. So given expression is factorized, but see, this is not the required answer. Why this is not the required answer? Because if you see the given expression was with variable a, but we have found our answer with variable x. So we just have to substitute the value of x which we have assumed. So 2 into x value is what? A minus 1. So here at the place of x, you just have to write a minus 1 minus 3 as it is. So here as well, 2 into x is equals to a minus 1. So you can do substitution here plus 1. Now we can simplify here, bracket multiplication we can do. So 2 into a is 2a, 2 into 1 is 2, minus 2 minus 3. So 2a minus 2 minus 3, here 2a minus 2 plus 1. Now these are like terms we can simplify. So 2a minus 5, because minus minus plus with the negative sign. Here 2a minus 1, because plus minus is minus the sign which is with greater number, that will come with the answer. So we have got our answer now. The given expression was with variable a. Our answer is also with variable a. So here I have covered almost all types of questions here. Then few practice questions are there. So these are the practice questions. You can try these questions, and if you get any doubt, you can just post comments and make sure you are asking doubts. So here we have completed factorization. See, for factorization, I have made three videos already. So first one where we learned factorization with grouping and taking of the common factors. Second, we learned factorization with the help of identities. And third video, which I made yesterday and it was during the live session, factorization by splitting the middle term. So this video is a continuation of that. If you haven't seen all the videos, you can check out all the videos. I'll be sharing a link in the description, and if you are liking, you are able to understand, please share my videos and do subscribe the channel, because nowadays I am taking every day live sessions. So if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe so that every time I'm taking class you can get a notification. So thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in my next one.